Hi everyone, welcome back to our video tutorial and presentation for STOworx. We're today talking about the plan-to-plan. Most of you will be familiar with what we typically use as a milestone schedule for the strategic planning phase of a shutdown, turnaround, or outage. So in previous discussions, we've talked in depth about the detailed work package planning. And we have to remember that in order to support the detailed work package planning, that is to say, to have the workers placed in a safe environment with everything they need to do quality work, meaning information, job packages, inspection and test plans, material specifications, and the materials and tools, we need to ensure that we can increase their wrench time efficiency by providing them with a realistic plan, scheduling the plan based on a strategy, what we call an execution strategy, while being able to offer them the support in terms of indirect strategies related to communication plan, logistics plan, functional operational communication plans, radio protocol, where to have lunch, where to get safety equipment, and all of the things that support the worker in order to be safe and have quality and efficiency. So here we're going to talk about what we call a module for plan to plan. And the plan to plan is basically the milestone schedule that begins with the kickoff of the actual STO event. Once we create the STO event, you'll see here we've created a turnaround as a statutory asset integrity event. The turnaround is scheduled event ID TA 2017. The facility is Industrial Petroleum Refinery, and we have an event. We have the scope cutoff, feed out date, feed in date, typically based on longest path or the market driven opportunity. We have a planning start and planning deadline for the detailed work package planning. And then here we can choose what we refer to as a plan-to-plan procedure. Now, plan-to-plan procedure can be established as a high complexity, low, or medium complexity based on the type of event. So for a turnaround event, we have a very high complex list of strategies and activities and steps to perform in order to be prepared for the turnaround. So by clicking the high complexity, this is going to establish my milestones and all of the different steps for my stakeholder mission control group, from project cost, safety, operations, reliability, procurement, planning, and completions. Everyone that has to contribute to the success of the turnaround is going to be assigned certain steps in order to achieve the milestones on our phased turnaround management methodology called plan to plan. By choosing high complexity, the computer will select the feed out date and work backwards to establish the first kickoff meeting and all the subsequent milestones in a gated process that need to be achieved over an 18-month period. And this is completely customizable by the owner or the user. So I'm going to go in here and click on the in mission control on plan to plan. And the first thing I want to see is an overview dashboard that we can customize to measure whatever KPIs that the owner or the client wishes to measure or to display on the overview. And here we're showing a very simple plan and earned value based on the effort hours assigned to each step within the plan to plan. Then we're going to look at how we assign and establish the roles. We're going to create the roles responsible and accountable for creating the activities assigned within the plan to plan. We're going to create the contact or assign the contact and the contact information. And then we have an opportunity for the documents that are created in the plan to plan to be uploaded into the files, and you can create whatever file folders here that is that you desire and upload as many documents as you like, whether they're information documents or whether they are key deliverable documents. So you can also have the opportunity to assign individuals to review documents. So for example, if I want everyone on mission control to review the safety plan, then I can update and assign to have everyone go in and click to ensure that each stakeholder has reviewed the safety plan, and I can track when they reviewed it, how long they spent on the document, and the fact that they actually did review it for future use. Up here I can see that I have long-range planning phase. I have 3 out of 21 completed milestones. I'm looking good on CPI and SPI, so my cost is below cost that I estimated. And my schedule, I'm ahead of schedule on my planning with my plan to plan. But I do have 3 action items remaining open and 6 overdue. And the reason why this is identified colored red. Once I clear up my overdue items, this will return to yellow. Once I clear off all my action items, this will return to green. So here under long range planning, you'll see that I have certain milestones established. When the milestone is complete, I'm green. The milestone is past due because I haven't got all of my steps leading up to that milestone completed. It will turn red after the due date. And milestones that are on track are yellow, and milestones that are coming due that in the future that we're not currently working on will be in blue. So each milestone will have a series of steps that need to be completed. Some of these steps are to develop key deliverables, to develop packages, or to develop things like communication plan, logistics plan, crane survey, and some of them are just information. So we can go through and identify which ones we want assigned to the different work or milestones, how many hours are required to expend in order to create those documents or to adhere to this step. We can track actual hours if we like, set the start and finish or due date, set whether the item is complete or not complete by clicking here, and once we click on this, it will identify who completed the activity and when the activity was completed. We go in and save changes and do a refresh. We'll see that the activities were completed, who completed the activities, and when they completed. And then lastly, we'll be able to go in and look at everybody on the mission control team that has assigned steps and activities, how many activities they have due, how many overdue, what is their schedule for this week, and whether they've assigned activities to any of their responsible individuals, until we can progress to review where we are in terms of readiness for the turnaround. So again, this is very for us, a very important part of the turnaround is strategic planning that runs in parallel with detailed work package planning that we've discussed in earlier versions. And so I encourage you to take a look at this and to think about how you can take advantage of this transparent cloud and web-based platform in order to better manage your strategic planning for your STO events. That's it for today. Talk to you soon.